to masquerade as a working guy. John Fetterman, the trust fund brat in a hoodie, is literally struggling as much as ever, and his campaign is already warning that votes will not be fully counted until days after the election and over the weekend. And Fetterman had yet another major mishap while trying to rally a small crowd of voters. Take a look.
So today, Dr. Oz is going to be standing with Donald Trump on the stage. Standing with a president that is 100% sedition-free. I'm ready to serve Pennsylvania.
Do you see every American flag go whopping down there? Anyway. But Dr. Oz, he is surging at just the right time. Look at this new poll from Trafalgar showing him ahead of Fetterman in this critical Senate race. Dr. Oz joins us now to explain. 40 is still close. By the way, good to say hello to all our friends in Pennsylvania. And I love cheesesteaks, so I'm not going to be eating Chef Boyardee tonight.
Well, I'm proud of you. Actually, I'm in Montgomery County. I've been traveling the whole Commonwealth. And I just got home because I'm voting tomorrow morning. But right behind me in those doors, there's a crowd of over 1,000 people I just spoke to. And to your point, the main argument I was making is that Washington keeps getting it wrong because of its radical ideas. I stand for balance. John Fetterman is going to bring more radical insights and policies to Washington that will be destructive. And to follow up on what Lindsey Graham said, the most dangerous thing Fetterman has promised to do is to blow up the filibuster. He'll pack the court, and he'll all of a sudden get all of these laws passed that aren't aligned with the values of the people here in Pennsylvania. It's why I'm going to win tomorrow.
All right. But, you know, you look at it, the guy you're running against, let's look at his record. He wants to legalize drugs in the state of in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. He is the biggest pro-criminal. He's advocated for more convicted murderers to get out of jail than any other one person. Legalize drugs, and he wants taxpayers to pay for heroin injection sites. And he wants no restrictions on abortion. And he wants a moratorium on fracking and no domestic energy production. By the way, that costs the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania $83 billion. This guy, wants to sue oil companies and grocery stores. He wants sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. I've never met a guy this radical. We've gone through this whole campaign, and but for the 1-hour debate that you had with him, the media, so corrupt, has never asked for any explanation on any of these issues. He's like Joe Biden, hide in the basement. The less you talk, the better. Send out surrogates to talk for you and act as though everything's okay. And the media lets him get away with that. That's fundamentally unfair. Having a debate, 5 weeks after voting starts, that's fundamentally unfair. To me, those are things that need to change in the future. Your thoughts?
Well, you can't fool the voters of Pennsylvania. They're on to him now, and that one debate was enough. They got to see that he's unable to explain why he has these far-left radical positions that are out of tune, out of line with what most Pennsylvanians believe. And they're going to vote based on what they think is best for the country and for the Commonwealth. And the most important thing doctors do, Sean, is we listen. And I've listened carefully to voters all over the Commonwealth, and they're telling me the same story, which is the economy is destroying their lives. They're unable to make a safe community that they can send their kids out into, and they don't trust their mailboxes because there's fentanyl showing up all the time. We've got 7 times more fentanyl than we had 2 years ago. So they're going to vote because they're angry, they're frustrated, and they don't feel like anyone's listening. They, in their own words, have said that they feel like they're a social experiment being run by people like John Fetterman, who's so far to the left that he would yank Joe Biden even further to the left. That's why my big speech tonight was about believing in them. Because listen, I believe that we're a land of opportunity. I believe we're the land of plenty. I believe we can balance a budget. I believe we can have safe city streets. I believe we can have a secure border so we can have legal immigration work again and shut out fentanyl. But most importantly, Sean, I believe in you, the voters of Pennsylvania. And they believe in me, which is why we're going to carry the day tomorrow. And I think when all the dust is settled, what you said is correct. But the voters will not be fooled by a narrative that did not tell the truth about what John Fetterman stood for.
All right. By the way, they're very respectful behind you, but you could tell them I said hello, and they can actually wave to the crowd.
He's saying hi. You can cheer.
Mom. I'm on TV. Hello.
I couldn't get them quiet. They wouldn't stop.
They were being very respectful. By the way, Dr. Oz, is it healthy to eat Chef Boyardee? Because that's a Democratic plan. If you can't afford groceries, it's only $1.99 a can. Is that a good idea?
Sean, the Democrats have no agenda for prosperity. It's not just the food, it's energy prices, it's where your kids are going to school. They're not taking us anywhere. Republicans have better ideas. Let's win this election tomorrow and let those better ideas shine forward. Go to DrOz.com because we have all our ideas there. If you want to support us in any way, get involved in the campaign tomorrow. But you've got to call friends of yours in Pennsylvania and get them to vote.
Get out and
we
vote.
don't want to grab defeat from the jaws of victory. Let's win this thing the right way.
All right, Dr. Oz, goodbye to you and your great crowd. Very respectful crowd. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here.